Cardinal Robert Prevost of Chicago, Illinois, was just named today the new Pope, Pope Leo XIV. He is the first American Pope, and this comes literally one day after on Lila Rose's show, I said, well, he was the most likely American to become Pope. There probably wouldn't be an American Pope this time around, and he was probably unlikely.
What are the odds that we get an American Pope?
I would say very low, but not zero. Prevost is the name that I sometimes hear thrown around as a possibility because of his work with the Congregation for Bishops. He knows a lot of the cardinals.
If you had a percentage, you would say Cardinal Prevost is going to be the next Pope, this American cardinal. What would you give it?
I would put it in the low single digits.
Okay.
So, mea culpa. He did indeed become Pope. I said it'd be someone unexpected, and on that count, at least, I was right. So what do we know about the Cardinal? We know a little bit. We don't know a ton. He actually only became a Cardinal in 2023. So he is somewhat of an unknown, I think, even to the other Cardinal. But here's what we do know. First, his papal name is a really fascinating choice. Pope Leo XIV. This seems to be a nod to Pope Leo XIII, who was Pope from 1878 to 1903. That, coupled with his more kind of traditional-looking papal garb, is telling an interesting sign. He didn't feel the need to be John Paul III or Francis II or anything like that. Right now, I think a lot of what you're going to be hearing are just rumors or speculation or things that aren't very based in fact. But the Catholic Herald last week put it like this. They said, Prevost is something of a cipher when it comes to many of the contested issues in Catholic life. In terms of where he stands on matters such as the ordination of women deacons or the blessing of persons in same-sex unions or the Latin Mass, he's played his cards awfully close to his chest. So he's not someone who's like known for having strong, maybe doctrinaire positions in either direction. He has a reputation, if anything, of maybe being something of a centrist, which could be very interesting. We just don't know. And so I would avoid anyone claiming to know more than we have information to support. On some issues, the black and white issues like women's ordination to the priesthood, he's been perfectly clear. But a lot of the other issues seem like they just have not come up in a way where he's had to address them. And so we're just guessing what he would do in those contexts. My advice for everyone who is taking in this news is wait and see. Don't have your guard up immediately regarding the Pope. I'm sure he's going to have his shortcomings. All of us do. But I think he's going to also have a lot that he can offer us if we're willing to receive it. So I'm excited to see what this pontificate holds. And I'm eager and seeing, what comes next.